Welcome to another episode of Our Van Vibes. I'm Kerry.
And I'm Kevin.
And this is our van, Wilfred. We're currently walking along the southwest coastal path in stages and staying at some great park-ups. There will be lots of great adventures along the way, so keep watching.
So, we're in Penzance again. It's been a few weeks since we've been here, hasn't it?
It has been quite a while since we stayed here.
Yeah. The sea's pretty choppy today, literally. And we find it hard to get in our normal spot at the moment because there's lots of cars there. But we're going to give it a little while for the cars to move on and then we're going to nick our space. Does that sound a good idea?
Yeah, we need to move soon though.
Yep, we certainly do. So we just plan.
There's more cars piling in down there, so.
Oh, is there?
We might not actually get a spot there.
I think you will.
There's another van going in now.
When it dies down. There's more cars in there than there is vans.
There's a few vans gone in just a minute ago.
So we're going to stop here for the night, and then we're going to go to Zenol, or I'm not sure whether we're going to go to Zenol or St Ives to do the next part of the coastal path, which is Zenol to St Ives or St Ives to Zenol, whichever way around we do it.
But I think we're going to have to park the car for the day in those places, aren't we?
Yeah.
So it looks like it might be a walk there and walk back jobby tomorrow.
Where's a bus though, isn't there? That goes from St Ives to Zenol.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we'll have to see. I think, what is it tomorrow? It's 7 miles.
Yeah.
So it's not a biggie by any means. And it's relatively flat as well. We know that because we drove that road the other day, didn't we? And it looked pretty flat.
Well, the road was flat. I
didn't see any big drops or anything. Might be slightly up and down, but I think the majority of it is pretty tame.
Depends what the weather's going to be like tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, not brilliant, I don't think. Could be getting wet tomorrow.
For all the wrong reasons.
And then on Sunday we got to pick up a motorcycle. So we've got a frame that goes on the back of the van, which I've tested. Actually, it wasn't on. Yeah, I did test it on this van. I'm hoping the bike's going to fit. I brought a few tools just in case I need to make a few adaptations to it. But
we may start off with the motorbike attached to us.
Yeah, it might start off. Might be dragging it home.
Whether we get home with it is another thing.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, I just hope the tow bar's up to the job. But I have checked it. I'm not completely happy with it. But I'm going to try it tomorrow, and if I'm a little bit sceptical, then I will just leave it and then come back with the work van, which defeats the objects, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Should be alright, but yeah, we'll have a look on Sunday. That could be interesting. Maybe you're looking for us to put a little bike on the back of your van, which might give you an idea, who knows? Or you might think, what the hell is that idiot doing?
Probably that one.
I have done this before. Obviously we used to be into Enduros, and sometimes I used to put the Enduro bike on the back on the same frame, so, but just not on this van.
That'll be fun.
Obviously I've taken into account of the weight factor, which is fine. It's only a light bike, it's only a 125, so that'll be alright. I wouldn't want to put anything bigger on it, mind. What is it when you get home and the bike's not there?
Oops.
Which I do have to be careful because it's not my bike. It's a work bike.
And it's not going in the camper van.
That's what she said.
I should be like that. That van's just left there, that one down there.
Should we go and have a look?
Go, go, go!
What we need is a sable badge. What, there's one here?
Yeah?
set at camp and Kerry cooked one of my favourite meals and we just chilled out for the night. Whew. I'll tell you what, that wasn't a very good night's sleep actually. Down in Penzance in Cornwall. It was a bit noisy last night and I don't know, there seems to be more street lights on than there was a few weeks ago, which is weird, but very light. We've got to get ourselves out of bed if we're going to do this coastal path, Kerry. Literally, it is 8:30, 20 past 8. And we've got to get to Zena, which is 18 minutes away from here. It's not so much about getting there quick, it's just about getting a parking space, because the parking at Zena is not the best. So it's 7 miles or 7.7 miles down to St Ives. Hopefully we're going to catch the bus back because we don't really want to be out later than 4 because the wind's getting worse and the rain's getting worse. We might get a bit wet on this one, definitely going to get blown around. She's got, I don't know what's going on inside that mind of hers, but anyway, I'm getting out of bed.
I'm not. I'm not doing
You can
it
stay in
today.
bed whilst I drive along.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it. No. Let's get up. Off we set to Zena. It actually feels quite nice and warm in here. Apart from the wind. It's bloody windy out there, Kerry.
Is it?
Yeah, if it weren't for the wind, it's actually quite warm. But the wind is very chilly. Anyway, we're setting off to Zena for our 7.7 mile walk to St Ives on the next part of the coastal path of Cornwall. See you there. If you want to come to Zena, there's a car park which is £2. How long is it for? Can you stay here for, Kerry?
It just says £2.
Just says £2, only for the day. You cannot stay here. There's no camping or no glamping. There's not a massive amount in Zena, is there really?
No.
But there's a nice little pub that we went and had a pint in last time. If you watched the video previously, it's called the Tinner's Arms. Bit miserable in there though, but it's a nice little pub. And the only other thing I can think of that's here is the coastal path, or if you want to go and see a bit of the coast.
And the church?
Yeah, if you want to go for a prayer, there's a church. And that's about all I can say about it really. It's probably no more than what? Yeah, there's hardly any buildings here. So, but it might be a little destination just to come and check out. It's cheap parking for a day park. So that is Zena. Smells like guns. Just in case we don't make it back before light. We might get stranded on a rock.
I don't think it would be drone weather today, would it?
No. We've got here. Might be glove weather though.
Yeah.
Might take a hot water bottle, put it in your rucksack, get your back warm. The sun is shining and we're gonna get very cold.
Why are you putting that on your back now? I need to put drinks in there.
Kerry, come on.
Do you not realise that I've just had to do breakfast?
You do not
Then I've got to
realise
make packed
that I have
lunch.
to do everything in this van. Literally. I have to build it, I have to drive it, I have to maintain it.
Well, I don't mind getting it ready, but you know, just getting my stuff ready.
Is that old, is it?
Yeah.
So we're going to need somewhere to stay tonight, which I'm not quite sure yet. To be honest, there's not actually many campsites around like Zena and down this side. The only campsites are St Ives, which are bloody expensive because they're all like tourist sites. And you're looking at like 50 quid a night, which is just absolutely bonkers. This one is just going to be a flat out walk because we need to get there. I'll take some videos on the way. Might do a quick bit of talking if there's something worth talking about. But it's not going to be a highly filmed one.
Did you even turn me on?
Oh, I always turn you on, babes. So yeah, we're just entering the coast path. It's worth noting, to pay for the car park, it's an honesty thing. So when you come out the car park entrance, there's a box you put £2 in. Kerry put £3 in.
Something like that, because we are there all day.
Yeah, and that's quite cheap to be fair.
Yeah.
If that was council, it would be like 8 quid. Shame on you councils. Right, it's a bit windy and cold, and we're not even at the bloody coast yet.
No.
And it looks rough out there. We're checking in a bit. See ya. You can see down there a couple of little seals. It's amazing how they always shelter along these coasts. We see it all the time in this wind direction. They're sheltered behind the headlands. Quite clever really, isn't it?
I'm standing on the highest ledge, right on the world's most windy edge, and making a brand new pledge to never live my life in fear.
Kerry's just taking a bath, or taking a seat. That's quite cool. It's almost like that's been carved out.
For little people.
A bath with a view.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Scrub my back, bub.
Don't mind if you do. That's your job, scrub my back. We have got some massive rocks to climb. I'm not even sure if we're going the right way. I think so.
I reckon so.
Hopefully, Keslar, hopefully. Oh. Yeah. That's a bit of a challenge, but we like a challenge. God. So we're halfway on this coastal path. Whoa, I'll tell you what, it has been quite up and down and rocky. Probably more rocky to be honest, it's challenging. Very rough under the foot, isn't it? Kerry's whacked her shins twice.
I am bruised.
She's bruised. And it was not me, promise.
It was the stupidly big rocks.
I don't, what time is it now?
10 to 12.
So it's 10 to 12. So we've been walking for about 2 hours.
An hour and 39.
An hour and 39. Probably have lunch when we get to St Ives, I should think, or somewhere near anyway.
Well, I'm hungry.
We're in a bit of a rush now because it's going to start raining soon, and that wind is pretty strong. With the rain, it's going to be driving straight into us. Don't know. We shall see.
The sun's coming out.
The sun is shining. What was that song I was singing earlier? We have walked 100 miles. Well, we're going to stop and have some lunch, aren't we, Kerry?
Yeah.
Kerry's in a mood. Oh. We're about, I don't know, a mile off now from St Ives. That has been quite a challenge. Not because of the hills, but because of the rocky outcrops and ground. Outcrop. I tell you what, you get on the headlands, bloody hell, it don't have to blow a hoolie. And yes, we've got a normal sub rose that we're actually looking very forward to. Having a chomp on. Ta-da!
It'll be gone in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, might just like swap it home.
I could eat 2.
Probably 3.
Yeah, you would.
It actually feels like we're getting close to St Ives now, doesn't it? When you look over there. It's like that same sort of terrain when we went to St Ives. We walked over to whatever beach it was.
Well, it must only be in that way.
Yeah, I think over there was Carvick Bay, isn't it? So tonight we're going to have steak for dinner. But I'm having mine instead of roll. Can you help me out, please?
Help me up to the edge of the cliff. Pull me up then.
No. So we're just coming up to St Ives now. You can see it over there. Nice golden sands. Civilization, Kerry.
Yeah. No rocks.
Does look pretty stunning. We walked across that beach last year. Was that last year or this year?
Last year.
Towards the end of the summer, wasn't it? We didn't actually even know it was there. We've been around St Ives before, but then we didn't walk around the corner and completely missed it until our second journey, our second adventure to St Ives. So we follow Kerry's directions and she has led us
Off the beaten track.
Into some shrubland where my legs are hurting and it would pay to be small right now.
Oh, well, perhaps it is the wrong way.
You ready to just gather that one?
Yeah, but there's a pathway, so it has to go to somewhere.
Oh my god. It's where it definitely don't pay to be tall. Getting stuck on everything.
Oh, I don't know.
Ah, what's she done now? Christ.
There is pathways. I
Probably
think
fall
we're
down a
just
shaft,
stuck.
isn't it? Sorry? Where does that lead?
Well, I reckon it comes around to there. Oh, I can't walk back up. Ouch.
Oh my god. What is she getting herself into here?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Well, you might need to bend down a bit.
Bend down a bit. You having a draft? I'll take my rucksack off. Oh. So literally, we are in a hedge somewhere. Apparently she's found a way out. I'm gonna have to take my rucksack off because I can't get through this next section. Oh my god. Literally are in a hedge. So I'm gonna literally check. I don't think there's anything breakable in my bag. Is there? Check it over there. Because I gotta try and climb through it. Oh my god. Whoosh. Oh. Ow. Straight in the eye. Straight in the bloody eye. Oh, God. What in the bloody hell? Now I'm stuck. There's a bloody sock there. So we are virtually in St Ives. Just got about 10 minutes to go. We've been walking for 3.5 hours. So that's around 8 miles in 3.5 hours, which I don't think is too bad, considering we stopped a few times. And it hasn't rained either, so we've been pretty lucky with the weather, although the wind's been up, but you can survive with that. With the wind and the rain, I don't think that would be very pleasant at all.
That one wouldn't.
So we're going to get into St Ives. We're probably going to get a taxi back. Depends. We'll check the buses, but I think we're going to have a long wait.
I'll have to check them again because I can't remember what it said.
Move on to the next location. Sorry?
I said I'll check the buses when we get there because I'm not sure what time.
Yeah. Must be an old mine shaft. Right. We'll see you back at the van. We have moved on from Zena and now we're at Griffion. Huh? And now we're at Griffion. Griffion?
Griffion.
Yeah, Griffion. It's actually a really nice park up on the side of the road, this one. We did go into Lula's shack, I think it's called, private car park, but I couldn't really make head or tail whether you're supposed to stay there or not. There weren't any other vans that looked like they were camping, so I just didn't want to get moved on during the night. And there were some really good park ups on the way in, the road on the way in. It's a bit of a nature reserve on Tarrant Beach, which is pretty cool. I'll spin the camera around. It is a bit wet out there and a bit windy, but the view is pretty epic, to be fair. Our plan is to go out and then adventure tomorrow before we go home to see what the beach is like. Stunning, I think. So I think it's a popular one with surfers by the looks of it. There's a van in front of us with a surfboard underneath it. A big looting van. The lifeguards have just gone home. I'll tell you what, the sea is wow rough down there. But that wasn't a very good shift. Right, we're going to set up camp and chill out for the afternoon. Kev's kitchen is cooking tonight.
Oh, that's tough.
It's our final day. We've got to go home, Kessler. Home sweet home. We've just moved the van down the road back to Lula's because we're going to try out the breakfast. Let's see what that's all about. So we'll let you know how that goes. It's supposed to be good, but we shall see. I've got to pick that bike up later on the way home. That's going to be interesting. Hopefully the rain's going to stop. It's supposed to at 11 o'clock. If the rain stops at 11, then we'll do a walk around the beach, I think. We'll kill a bit of time, plus we'll see what it's like, because I wouldn't mind coming back here in the summer, to be honest, when we can go in the sea. So I reckon it'd be a good little spot. But we shall see, and we might ask when we're in there if you can stay here tonight, so we know for next time. We'll let you know. Let's go and have a big greedy breakfast. We headed over to Weybridge to go and pick up the bike. It fitted on the back of the van just perfectly, so we carried on our journey home. We've made it back to the shop. Let's go and see if the bike's still on the back. We didn't hear any bangs or any clangs, so hopefully it's still there. Let's go and check it out. Yep, still there. So this is how the frame works. It basically just bolts onto the tow bar, and then this forward frame and that back frame for the front and back wheels just slot into them tubes. The only thing you've got to make sure, if you are going to fit one of these, is your tow bar is rated for it and the bottom of your vehicle isn't corroded. Just give it a good check. There is a few adaptations I want to do to this. I can weld, so I'm going to make it stronger and brace a few things. But this was a bit of a last minute decision. If you want to know more, let me know. That's the end of our journey. Had a good weekend, didn't we, Terry? We did, yeah. So, we're not going away next weekend, but the weekend after, hopefully. We'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye. Make sure you like, share and subscribe. See ya.